Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposit. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. And confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free.
For sale. as I tell you today, they can find the balance inside a relationship. Somebody could ask, waiting at this balance. We all know, say, when we get into relationships, sometimes it can become a burden in one way or the other. The only way out that they could become a burden, a way we make them think and they a burden, where we're not able to balance with life properly. We're not able to know when and how for do certain things, how for put all them things in one place and still live a normal life and still live a happy life with partners and also with loved ones, with picking, with family and every other person. We just need to create that balance. And now that we can talk about today in Thai Talk with T. Don't forget say you to get we live also on the Our Radio page on Facebook. Go like Our Radio page on Facebook and also like Talk with T page on Facebook. Definitely you to get we live on both pages. And also you can go to the various social media handles on Twitter, Talk with T1, on Instagram, Talk with T _Tricia Cheryl, and also you can subscribe to a YouTube channel where you go watch a replay of this program. And you then also can participate in our program by sending in your text message to 1053 or leave your comment on our Facebook pages them. Today, as I say, I come with one beautiful couple. People them way one a gender coach, gender person where they train girl picking them, and the other one now a relationship coach. But they're together, they're happily married for over 20 years, and then don't they live them life, balance their life well, and everybody where they around them don't they testify about that. So today, now the reason that they make account with them, 23 years, those are not baby steps. Those are gigantic steps. Now steps that down the way, so many people don't find it very difficult. We don't see so many marriages don't break. 1, 2 months, 1 year, 3 years, but then one day are done they together for 23 years. And if not picking self, then be done born, then 10 and then not full grown man, you go don't get in first degree and probably pursue in second degree. And then inside the studio for can't tell we how we need for balance with relationship. But first of all, then go introduce themselves, Tona.
Okay, my name is Daniel Moore, and glad for day with Tricia on Talk with T.
Yeah.
And indeed, 23 years, not to 23 days, neither 23 weeks or 23 months. It's been a journey, but journey where we acknowledge God and we're grateful for the opportunity for can share part of the things that we back down land.
Okay, and Mrs. Mo?
Fambuleona do Mina Regina Peter Small, I'm glad for the nutrition show for share. I mean, the good pioneer for Women's Power Hour, where they do girl mentoring for women them and young girl picking them.
Okay. Like we asked say at the start of the show, the reason why I bring on that Kamiana because I don't live an exemplary life for others for copy. Let's talk about you guys now. How did it all happen? How did it start? Mm-hmm. So I think Miss Moore will go for that day.
Okay, that good story, good story. We've been at the same church na Gambia. We not meet here. Meet na Gambia, okay. And we meet na choir. I mean, they sing, they sing. In fact, we get 2 albums. We do one together. Then I get one where I do instead singing inside the second one as well. So now the House of God really we meet and it been just been my friend. We not been in a relationship as we know each other before, but I get for understand for say in a serious person and they begin for can near me small. They talk to me fine. They ask me how they do. You know where somebody they can near you. And not they just ask you how you do. Hope all is well. And now they stop there. How they walk? Who's how they walk? Who's how you there? Who's going to come out? You know when I meet like foreign place, you come say I come out Sierra Gambia. Even though me not partly Gambian, I get a Gambian father. So he begin for can close. Okay. And I begin for build a friendship. So it starts from a friendship and before he get forgive me in intentions. And in a possible way, they go around just tell you straight. I want you and I ready for marriage. It not been the one. Not necessarily look me small bit for some. No, I tell you, don't even they look me for for a while. So we can close now. Maybe you can see how my lifetime because it begin for kind of muse. Befriend me, mama. Befriend me friends there. People that are around me, make them young party as well, and begin for know me through them, and begin for see me life. And if I dey fake, if I dey do half church, half lie, you get for find out all of that can near me, and it just break the intention. And well, I first say for my father in Dolekam.
Okay,
Well,
so
nice person.
You were just
just a
playing
nice
Mrs.
person.
Cool, and you not go and pop the question either. Sabi that traditional way now.
I not been bluff. I not been bluff. No, say sister, we look for bluff
The
sometimes.
thing is, you already be don't get some hidden agenda inside, so need not the follow bluff. You just answer
very
one.
genuine, yes. Two,
Okay.
na so it be.
All right. So from that point, outside this pack come on, like they say one married you at the very first time. Some people can look and say like, it's maybe not because in what you want from me and I make it out that married talk. So why? How you convince within yourself? Say, oh, this is not a lie. This is something real.
Well, he's serious with God. He dey walk. You know, he left for me, right? You understand? So I dey go. He get a vision and a plan. He tell me the assignment of God now in life, and they resonate with wetin I desire. Number one, if I follow God, I know the married man we no get the fear of God. We no follow God. We not interested in the things of God. So I been getting one tick that part today.
Okay.
You know, then afterwards we get a lot of things in common. We love similar things. He love missions that for go around and traveling, preach, talk God in word. Then he get a heart for kingdom, even kingdom mindedness. And that's not all. Nabi is a loving person. In personality, he easy for Leileka. In personality, he get that kind sweet personality where my mama fall for him. Oh, nada boda de.
I know what I say. As they don't let person
Kitchen quick.
Okay, so welcome to Mr. Mo. Woman and like talk about relationship or boy, so I want to draw inside a little bit. What's it actually what you see in Regina where you decide say, oh, this is the woman I want to settle down with? Because there were others, right? You don't meet now in foreign land, and there were other beautiful ones, there were other religious ones. What is it exactly where you see into them and say, oh, this is my partner?
Interesting thing. We begin right now. They know that we first child. They know that age, so we can talk a lot about this. Waiting you get for watch for in a girl and all that. So waiting me can say first is you, without being too spiritual, but just the fact you get for talk to God first, where you don't reach that age where you feel say you need for marry. So you get for talk to God first. Say, Papa God, I need somebody right now where God will help me for achieve your purpose for my life, because marriage is a very, very important step. If you miss him, it can destroy your future. If you miss him, it can really make your life miserable. Like how we talked just before the program started. After marriage, some people then can find out say they don't kind of hell. So the right thing to do now for talk to God first. When you talk to God first, then you open your eye, because Bible says he that find it. There is a finding process. So the finding process not even say. You try for ask around about the person, you try for sabi the person. You know, just to go straight. You know, if you don't see the beauty and all of that, then you just go ask. Beauty can be deceptive. The character is the real person. Now, beauty can be enhanced, especially in today's world.
Yeah.
You know, but character is a stronger beauty for the woman than the exterior. Now, with age, exterior changes. Regardless of the opportunities of cosmetic surgeries and all that, but the exterior changes. So it's the inner person now you go spend your life with. And that inner person you get for try for sabi. So now the same thing I can tell me picking, say you get for, try for know the person. Be a friend of the person. Don't be in a hurry. Talk to people then we sabi the person. Try find out about the person. Go na a host, go na a area, you know. At times where you don't expect you for come, you know. Do all of that before you even go ahead for ask the person. Because sometimes you can lick. But if you don't go with that, you don't open your mouth, you don't talk, sometimes now that can make some man now can find way for drawback. Because waiting them and they look for, when they get closer, then I say, I don't think so, this kind of person. But you don't go waste the woman in time, or you don't go wasting hopes. So before you they do all of that, you get for try for sabi the person while you still they pray.
Okay, I like the fact say Regina say like one what be the watch for another godly side, and there were other characteristics when self be the watch for way you match into, and you say take your time, try for understand the person, and before you get into that, now then they can make like what you say. So many people can just meet somebody say, okay, I want a serious relationship. At the end of the day, then find out say no, this is not the person for me. And then this other person, the other side, you don't know how your hopes don't raise up, and that's where the misunderstanding comes and the hurt comes from. And I don't build this relationship over 23 years, which is very, very good and admirable. How una able balance you on a music, on a family, on a friends, and things them around
and work.
And work
being
also.
A media public relations person, pastor in the church, they serve on the bishop call, a lot of ministry responsibilities, him back a beauty consultant, they do radio program, we get women stuff, we get business, we get cosmetologists, things and all that. You know, but what me go says, whatever you don't feed will die. It's a principle. Whatever you don't pay attention to will be neglected. So even in your life, before you marry, you get to know whose side the person want to go, the hopes, the dreams where the person gets, the aspirations where the person gets. You back waiting at you, you express them, share them. Because in marriage, even though you're coming together, your individual aspirations, desires, and goals and dreams shouldn't die. They rather should be enhanced. Everybody should enjoy the marriage to a place where you all have actualization of your dreams and desires. And when I get picking back now, other story. The picking them when I get forget time for them. It's not just to have kids, it's not just to give them stuff, but the time is the most important thing. The same thing for the relationship. So the basic thing is what you pay attention to is what grows. If you stop paying attention, even if you have a wonderful relationship now, if 1 month, 2 months are not giving yourself that attention and time, you realize when they get golf in between. And what we can say really is, if you're growing, you should grow together. If you see one person is growing and the other is not growing, there's going to be a problem. The profession that we can do, I get for, even though I'm not so much into beauty, but I need to understand it. So when she's talking, I can flow. What I do, she needs to understand it. So that most times where I can host, I get for friend person for talk to. Now, if you don't pay attention to those things, this is where the problem comes from. And if someone else takes your time, or something else takes your time, that's what you're going to pay attention to. And that's where the crack is. Okay.
You talk about this crack, wherein one partner left or pay attention to another. I'll come to you, Regina. Is it because of carelessness? Is it because of selfishness can make another partner left or pay attention to the other person?
Well, some people not be deliberate, actually. Some people, it can just happen. You don't mean them for neglect your partner. It's just that sometimes in some seasons in life, for example, if you're doing your master's and you have to spend time studying for your master's degree, and you are married, but you're going for your master's degree. So that season is like, it takes some of your time away. So you have to be on point. You have to make effort. You have to do the extra to see that you don't neglect that important area of your life. You know, as you grow, you have to understand what is important and what is urgent in life, and you give attention to what needs to give attention per priority per time. But you should understand that the marriage is a priority place in your life. If it dies, so many other things it affects in your life. But if it goes rosy, if it flourishes, other areas of your life too will flourish. You'll notice that if you are happy in your marriage, you know that you will achieve, you will thrive. Other areas of your life will flow, and you'll be shocked how much progress you will make just because your marriage is stable. Yeah. Even though I encourage people that have broken marriage or difficult relationships to not allow other areas to die in their life, but then you have to be extra tough to pull through to see that you make it, even though your marriage falls on the other end of things.
I think, let me just say this, Trish, you know, it's like sometimes you need to be mechanical before the butterflies will come in. Mm-hmm. What do I mean by that? You need to be deliberate to say, okay, I have 24 hours. I'm going to go to school, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to cook, I'm going to wash clothes, I'm going to do. Sometimes you just need to break the time, practically, to say, okay, let's see your schedule. This is not my own schedule. How we for meet up? How we for create that time? You might be that practical or that maybe mundane. Let me use the word mundane. It's not like the romantic thing or you wake in the morning, sweet things. Or sometimes you might not have that, but just being practical. Just okay, 1 hour. We get 1 hour to say anything. Or we get 1 hour for just sit down before the TV, just being there, just being near each other, just proximity, cuddling or watching a film together, if it's late night news or whatever, just that time, you know. If you're not that practical, you might really say, oh, life difficult, free time, the traffic, oh, by the time they come back, man, don't tired, this, that. You might not be able to do it.
Okay. Fambulem, not forget say you didn't listen to Talk with T, where they come to you live from Afro Radio, and you will watch with there on our radio page or we Talk with T page. Don't forget to leave your comments and also leave your questions, so you go and ask Mr. and Mrs. Moore. Then therefore helpful for try to find that balance in a relationship. Some people can say not too much of expectation in relationship can make relationship die. Like, I'm into this relationship now. I'm expecting that. Oh, waiting at the scene at them Filipino films, now in therefore happened. Or waiting at the scene, then they do now the American movies or the Nigeria film, and therefore happen when I get married. Everything just get for being nice. It just have to be there. The cars have to be there, the house have to be there, food has to be every day on the table, and every morning we'll grab, we get for say, hi honey, how you do? How you do? It's just that expectations where some people can say, okay, now morning now in for go open the much for me, now in for open the car for me. That expectations can be too high, we can make so many people
talk about it. Talk about it.
So waiting somebody need for do when you get then kind of expectation in it.
Talk about it. What I say, your dreams is your dream. Your desires are your desires. If not so you want, talk to your partner. That time we will not watch on ourselves. Yeah, we will not watch on ourselves. Talk about them. Say me I dey imagine say where I grow. You know they also I grow. Love no been day where you wake in the morning, all man pass go nine way. But me I dey look out for a situation where I grab in the morning before me foot touch ground, me man for hug me or me wife for kiss me. Talk about it if that's what you want. When you get in, well, you might not get 100%, but at least the other person is aware of your expectation. There's nothing wrong.
Let's say the person aware of your expectations.
And he not do them.
And then he not do them. Is it wrong?
Is it deliberate?
Deliberate, or let's say the person not do them at all. Or you decide on your own not for do them.
Talk about it, because I give a practical example. Sometimes our backgrounds are different. I remember a couple, practical, where in own family where usai income, where all man grab, all man can go na their way. Nobody no tell nobody I do. The wife in own side where all man wake, all man get for tell I do and all that, how you do, how you sleep, how you blah blah blah. So we then begin during courtship. The lady can call the guy, oh morning, I just call for check you, how you sleep, blah blah. The guy 1 2 times in the beer. after he just cut off. He never picked the call. So we begin talk about this issue now. The guy said, no, I'm against. I don't know why the woman for they call me every first thing in the morning, first call while they see and they call me. Me no use that kind of thing. I say, why? He just check on. He said, no, me who side me grab. I they go me business, me papa they go in one way, me mama they go. Nobody know tell nobody I do. While I reach my office, I they lock myself. I walk, do all my work by 12 before I begin go chat and all that. So we tell the lady, we say, this is his background. So we say, well, the woman where you they can marry ain't no get that kind of background. So you have to shift. Sometimes relationships we adjust, we compromise. What we don't like or what we're not used to, but for the sake of the other person, you try to do it. Because you must allow that person also to find joy in the relationship. It's a give and take thing. She's a people person, I'm a private person. She's loud, I'm not loud. But I got to find a way, you know. I can be in my home with my kids, I'm good. But she loves, you know, crowd to come, people to come. I have to adjust. That's how marriage should be.
Okay.
Give and take.
Let's talk about this give and take thing. Because sometimes in so many relationships, and I need you to answer that one day, China. Sometimes in so many relationships, some people can say, oh, I'm giving too much. Now me no more they give. I grab na money, now me go create. Now me go do this, now me go do that. And they see and say, you know, they do nothing. It does, you don't know more like saying, I can't force myself inside this relationship.
That's painful.
Why? But not like the person no one give, but you know how they have for door. So how? Because most times now we can get that issue there. The women. We get them Filipino film like me. I get the kind of drama.
Yeah, there's a lot of give and take. I was born in Sierra Leone, raised there. Then before I went to the Gambia. In my adult age, I lived in Gambia for my adult age, and he grew up in Nigeria, went to school in Nigeria, before going to work in Gambia. So I've developed my own Sierra Leone lifestyle with my mom, and then blend it with my father's Gambian lifestyle. And so Sierra Leoneans, we cook differently. Nigerians cook differently. Our stew, we like our onions to be sharp there. We get plenty gravy now. So Saloma, where the stew get gravy now in a stew. We don't want water. We don't water na soup. But the Nigerians, if they see yabas, na the gravy they sharp, they say no, na onions look at me stew. Nigerians na tomato stew that they cook. So I got for learn for cook tomatoes and not to yabas. Boku yabas. Learn for cook the Nigerian stew. Nigerian egusi different. Then they fry the egusi. We Ceylonans we they boil them. They boil with we don't make the alakpa. They put your egusi boil them. But Nigerians no. Where the pamine don't warm, then they turn the egusi inside the pamine, then fry it before they begin really cook the soup inside the egusi day. And so when I marry, I got for come begin for learn how for cook like a Nigerian wife, because I don't marry a Nigerian. Not that they throw me Sierra Leonean, but I get for come for meet me, my husband, where he is, so that I not go turn her off. You see. But many years down the line, he don't learn, he don't adjust now. They eat salon food. You know, this color onions, look at me again. He eat Gambian food. Himself don't come meet me halfway. Even when myself been trying for go meet halfway. Then beans different. You know, and Nigerians too then get another way. The man, they're sorry in a part of their language. Sorry. Anything you say, oh, pele, you say, pele, then go take pele 10 times. It means that Yoruba sorry. And so if my husband do me something, if he say sorry, I know they take and say, no heavy. To me, I say, no come on for me, na part of una language. Sorry, na so, una they always say sorry, na part of una lifestyle. But I get for adjust for say, it mean I'm truly. Even though, sorry, but inside the language. But if you tell me sorry, that means it mean, you know, I make a be hurt, and waiting happen. So you choose for apologize. So there's a lot of ways you get for learn for meet you partner the halfway. You get for learn for give, and you get for learn for take. Me culture, I get for learn another culture. Instead, get for adjust to another culture. You know, and if you're not willing for give, and take, or do the giving and take, or always they give. No matter if they give, your reaping will come. Then people where they give now, they look like now then one they give. There will come a season where in turn go come reaping and it will come back, Now we they live in my own country, Sierra Leone. Now me na the Sierra Leone in car myself na Salomon now. You see, but that is a big giving for me, for making a living home, a living in background, living people, and majority of the people in Nigeria. But we there and they happy. We love Sierra Leone. In fact, Sierra Leone home now. Sierra Leone home now. A lot of giving than they for me, because if now maybe go live in Nigeria, now the other way around. You see, even though I don't live in Nigeria, so instead I don't give that part they too. Now I own turn for Libya. So it has to be a giving and taking side for make the relationship get a footwheel for move. If not, it go one-sided.
So when the relationship get one-sided at a particular point in time, because it's not always smooth. It can never be always smooth. Although people say I'm a bit rational when I think about relationship, it's not always smooth. And when those rough times are there in a relationship, how una manage for make that rough edges they become smooth again?
Anytime where we get rough times, I call them education time for me. Because when it's rough, and it meets me, even if na times in life, maybe minor cosa or inner cosa, na challenges of life come, when then things then they happen, we get for be mature, we get for grow, for learn, for handle them things. Because if then things then bash the relationship, for example, I lost my job or my business go down, then money no they come, then we begin to get problem because finance tight. That means we not mature enough for begin for learn how for handle non-financial strong times in the relationship. Because everything not get for be the same through and through. So when seasons change, in fact, now that I've been doing recently now in One Flesh Club on Zoom, waiting for happen at the relationship when things change. Waiting una for do when things change. And so when it not be the same, una get for mature for meet that thing. Educate una self for meet that thing. If una begin for clash, una begin for allow the change for destroy the relationship, that means una not go yet for handle that thing. So people get for be humble, for go for counsel. You get for bring yourself down for learn how for adjust to that situation. You get for open yourself up to mentoring so that people go show you waiting for do when you are in this. Because if you react, you might mess up the whole thing. So, but if you can mount that season, you can climb over that mountain, rise up against that challenge and pull through it together. Both of you rise and go through that season. When una come out on the other end, when the seasons turn around, una don't add another feather to a relationship cap.
Like where Regina say, it's time for Lona add another feather to our relationship. It's time for Lona pull through that educational phase of our relationship. Learn how for move when challenges come. Not stuck in that challenge. Not allow a little petty things for making a relationship die or make not get that gravy that where it don't use forget. We're going to go for a short music break. And when we come back, we can talk to Mr. and Mrs. Moore and then go help you find that unique balance where we relationship need. That balance where everybody to watch for. Because, to be honest with you, the relationship that nowadays is discourage we single people for getting to marriage. But by God's grace, we will not be discouraged. We'll move forward. We'll go for a short commercial break and take small music for Yagwawi Body.
Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agent your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9 *1# and enter your PIN. Remember, You do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free.
AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 leones. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. Norway Network.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we dey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we done sabi.
Yeah.
Now we done lek.
Yeah.
The game done big.
Yeah.
Take them all.
Yeah.
The cheapest data off on a salon from.
Famulemuna, welcome back to Talk with T, where the Mituna live from Afro Radio 105.3 FM, and you will watch we on we Talk with T page on Facebook and also with our radio page on Facebook. Una, welcome back. As we will talk about finding that balance in a relationship, where go help a relationship for grow, because so many people not able to get that grip, and it's a little bit difficult for get them, and so many people don't know how to handle situations when they face them. So today we got Mr. and Mrs. Moore. We don't try as best as possible for tell we, so we need forget that time for a relationship, time for create that spark in every little thing what they do. It might not be always, but every day you need for create that small time for your partner, and try as best as possible for strike a compromise. Even if you the gigi now, and like what Regina say, you the gigi now, there is a time for payback, and maybe when the payback come, you go just sit and relax, and you're not going to even believe there's another person there. But in all that thing there, so how people them start for understand, say, in this relationship, it's about you being patient. How then go develop that patience for one another, because some partner can be really, really irritating no matter what you do, no matter how you turn. Where it don't say na this, hello, we are going by that. And it takes time, like what you say, for go out for counseling. Even when you want for drag them to counseling, you find them very difficult on both ends, both man and woman. And most times it can come when maybe one partner no able to company within a want, like when it has to do with kids. And when some people in there, it can come when they get the picking, where the one feel say, oh, my time now should be for the kids. So how you go able to get that patient for deal with your company at a particular stage?
I think there's a very strong principle where we no get for hide. Marriage without God leaves you to face and deal with the issues by yourself on your own. Marriage with God, based on God, nine will help you. And remember where I say where you start. You talk to God. Now, if you've been persuaded, saying that God give you, you can go back to God. Say, Papa God, look the picking where you give me.
Okay.
They unbug me. It's in how you picking. Like how you get natural parents. Where passing Papa call him, or Mama call him, you can talk sense to her. Not so. The same way, I make you for married person way afraid God. If you married person way no afraid God, a problem. Because when you come, like all the things where you explain, who do you go wrong to? You don't talk to big one them, they don't call her an You don't talk to a pastor, they talk to her an a problem. But if you been don't take person way God in Peking, you know say this is the Yeri God, so when you come and say, Papa God, now you Peking.
Okay. I can call the family members and we friends them. You get board members and you get the viewers. The viewers then are the friends them. The board members then are the family members. And those are the very critical people. You have to be very careful when you get your relationship or find that balance. Then are the one that we can go on the scale and make the relationship go down the drain. Especially the viewers.
Left owner, if you allow them.
Okay.
It's about who do you allow to intrude? Who do you open the door of your relationship to? It's you that will let them draw it down. You can draw the line. There is a line you can put, and there is a distance that you can allow them to come into. If you invite me na you tell me I don't na veranda, you make you talk na veranda, then why they go you carry me go na gate. I no can say you also. Because na veranda you choose for talk to me. But if you bring me kind of veranda, you open the door, you say lo kana pala, then from pala you say kala kana home. I'll tell you something. I really want to talk to you. That means you really don't open the door of your life to me. So it's the couple. The couple has to have that line, and they have to be together and putting the line together to know who comes in or who they allow to come in. Now in the area of balance, it's a lot. In life, it's a lot. Life has a lot that it surrounds with, but the couple has to make that effort. Because some people, our life is walk, church, home, or walk, home, church, walk, home. Your life is in a circle. Now the couple have to make the effort to break that circle so that their life will not be in this. Or some people, it's just about finding money. Walk. And then the marriage is going this way. And you say, I'm money will defend, but if you not get one, I'll go pay the rent, I'll go this, I'll go that. The week for our anniversary, church day. You know, get work, we get work. I not get business. I get business for one. Of course, the girls, they were the mentor then they. The women and they were they look after. You know what? The assignment don't God put them in, but we drop everything and go for our honeymoon. We go 3 days away.
Say honeymoon.
Honeymoon. We left all thing. You say, oh, things anger now. I'll forgo spend money just so. If you know really for invest in your relationship, you know what for spend nothing. You are not heading for the right direction, because it could be tight and it could be difficult. You will go through things that way. You say if you go wonder why you don't invest.
But I not coach you, yeah. The time you talk about going 3 days and go spend time together and go spend that time together. You know, so some people they look at say, within that 3 days, I'm going to make a whole lot of money. Within that 3 days, I'm going to lose connection. And within that 3 days, instead of I'm making money, I'm going to lose money. And within that 3 days, it basically got to be like idleness. And you are just there to get on my nerves. Don't say the person decide now for make the 3 days happen, like when I decide for go on a vacation and all. Then the woman, sabi make life miserable sometimes. go on this vacation, say okay, with all that thing that we be done they do from last year. We don't go talk about that today.
And that's the wrong timing.
And that today they settle up. Then you go there and you don't even have the fun.
You should have a purpose. Why are you going? What are you going to do? If I were to go say no, not a walk. I will not care nothing go for a walk. So that I don't permit a laptop, you can laptop go and grumble. With laptop, I know my laptop because I know if I mistake that laptop, we dey go work. Even with phones there, we got to be disciplined for put the phones then down so that we go chat, we go keep time, we go fellowship, we go do what you want, we go there for do. You see, if you not get that discipline, for know where till you go pan. Or una no get plan. If I even get plan, I mean, I wait if I not been put in that street.
I think there's something. I'm hearing something where Trish they talk, and I want to let we address that.
Yeah,
we get a partner we feel say they go through a lot. It nine they give. The other person they take whether correction or listen to the cry or whatever. And where I talk say a good for engage God. Trust me, Trish, life is more than what is physical to the eyes. Sometimes the relationships the way they look and deal with naturally, there's something else behind it spiritually. You see couples the way you go look say everything for be okay. Whose side is Trangais come out? Nobody know able understand. Whose side is Plava come out? Nobody know able understand. And it can become so strong. People will start loving themselves, they now become like sworn enemies. How? They're spiritual things, they're real. So I no one for let we downplay
The spiritual aspect.
God in parts. Honestly, I know they say the one that we know sabi God know you get good time, but they say where you get God, it make them easier and better for you. There is a place where a person go need somebody for talk to. Like in say, if you know open the door, they know kind inside. But when you look around, sometimes you feel like you get for talk to person before they just go mad. Some people get so much pressure. But the truth is, God is closer to you than anybody can be. If you make it real, your walk with God, make it real. You know, if God self one raise person for Kana, it will be a good person.
Okay, like when Daniel said, we really need for take we relationship to God, commit to a relationship not God in hand, because now in create we now ain't know the right people in for you, now ain't know who that's gonna be that person for you. Nobody else not able to tell you say this is the right person for you. Nobody else not gonna say no, this person will go give you that happiness. But if you commit your relationship to God, and anytime when you get issues, you come closer to God, definitely your relationship will get that balance where you they watch for, and you will get that peace, that joy, that inner happiness where you they watch for. Let's take some of the comments that we don't can on our Facebook page, where they go to Talk with T page on Facebook. This one they come up from Dan and Smart. We follow them, follow some. Okay, I think they talk about a relationship like so man can just follow and now. This one they come up from Hedmuso Mansare. They say watching live from Italy. Thank you very much. And this other one they come up from Mickey Mike. And this one Charlie Mike is say watching live. And we go now with our radio page. This one they come up from Calon Eric Jasmine. It say please, this program is really what I can call marriage revolution. How can I connect to the mentors? And this one come off from DJ Dulu Bangura at a clap, and this and DJ Dulu Bangura again they say I love the show, and this one DJ Dulu Bangura, I think you were saying something, and they say yes ma. And this other one, okay, now go to the comments and we go come back to the comments them again. Like what this other one say, it go really want to get in contact with Una, how it go able to get in contact with Una, because like you know a relationship coach and you know a mentor, how somebody with all the experiences they are not on the share with all them good things they are now don't experience, not only now in our lives but also the lives of other people that don't get involved. How somebody go able to contact Una?
I don't know if it's allowed on air, but if they talk to you, let them just talk to Trish. Trish go give them with numbers. We okay with that. Trish go give them with numbers, and then we go able to relate with the person. We'll get books on relationship. We can share.
Okay.
We of course open to mentoring and coaching, and we're glad to do that. We get a One Flesh Club.
Okay.
We can send them the links and all that once they get in touch with you.
All right, and this one come out from Kalon Eric Zamel. He said, thanks for being a marriage coach today. And this other one say, good talk. It come from DJ Dul Bangura, and he send some love. Okay, we're coming to the end of the program now. What do I want to advise to people where they really find them very difficult to get that smooth balance now their relationship from them work, them kids, them family, and them friends?
First of all, go for understand your priorities in life. You go for put first things first. Know what is primary and what you should give preference. What is a priority? Waiting pivotal in your life. Okay. Your marriage take all them P's. Your marriage is a priority. Your marriage you get preference. Your marriage should be pivotal to you. So therefore you have to give it what it deserves if you want it to thrive. Mm-hmm. There are so many things around you that want to choke your job, want to choke your marriage. Your business can choke your marriage. Even church, we have too many programs in church that sometimes couples don't have time for themselves. So you have to be deliberate to rise up above everything that is happening around you to give what your marriage deserves so that you can be balanced. If not, you'll be all on the other side. And this all-important area can go down.
Okay.
Yeah, marriage is not child's play. Marriage is work. I said when we started, whatever you give attention to is what grows. Whatever you feed is what lives. If you feed your marriage, it will live. If you feed your relationship, it will live. If you pay attention to your relationship, it will grow.
Okay.
So this is pay attention, feed it.
Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Small for one. I don't take on time for can help people and find a balance in their relationship. I want to say thank you to the one that don't take the time for watch on the various social media handles, our radio and on Facebook, and Talk With Tea on Facebook, and also to all the one that were sending comments. On behalf of my producer Roxanne Allen Finley and Mahuta Janeja, my executive producer John Conter, my studio engineer DJ L, and also my cameraman Michael and Francis Essien, and my sponsors Afri Radio, Afrocell, Tricia's Touch, Big Things Poultry, way there, Namabanta, Eat Freshly Fresh. I've been your host, Tricia. Till I meet tonight again next week Sunday for another thrilling edition of Talk With Tea. Have a wonderful weekend and have a successful week. Be good. Try to get that balance where you do watch for like relationship. Ta-ta.
Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are few easy steps.